And that makes sense. They could bring that back. They already brought back DuckTales and who knows what else from days of Disney Past. So that one makes sense to me. Zach just says there's a ton of Netflix shows that got canceled on cliffhangers that would be good to come back. The one thing Netflix likes more than making a million TV shows is canceling a million TV shows. It seems. Well, and the other thing is raising prices. But yeah, I'm sure there's myriad. I know what was the one my wife was just watching. We watched together. Sweet Tooth. That got canceled. Sure, that would be nice to bring back, although it hasn't been very long. All right, you want the real answer? The real answer of the show that might be coming back? It's Seinfeld. Oh, what are you doing? You want more Big Bang Theory. You don't want more Seinfeld.
Does it still run today? Is it still funny?
I still think Seinfeld is funny.
You think the comedy today holds up?
Yeah.
With what people want?
I think so. But it's interesting. So what happened was Jerry Seinfeld was doing a little Q&A, and somebody asked him about the Seinfeld finale, which is really agreed upon one of the worst. Seinfeld actually got a finale, and people hate it. It sucked. And so that's always been kind of something that, even if you're a Seinfeld fan, it kind of ruined the show in a way in your mind, just how you remember it. And so now, after all these years, it says Jerry Seinfeld says him and Larry, as in Larry David, who created the show, they're thinking about doing something. It hasn't happened yet. So I don't know. I don't think this is going to be like a full series, but it might be a little one-off episode. They get the gang back together. Jerry, Elaine, George, Kramer.
I think it's a bad idea.
Newman. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's going to ruin it. Right?
I don't think it's
There's no way it's going to be good.
It can't be worse than the actual finale was. So
I just can't imagine if everyone being like, "Oh my gosh, that was so good."
I've seen all these. Most of the people in Seinfeld, though, they're still funny. They're still funny now. Larry David, he wasn't actually in the show very often. He wasn't on screen, but he's still funny with Curb. Jerry Seinfeld, his stand-up is still funny to me. I don't know. I guess I don't know what Kramer's doing. But I think what will be weird, and Seinfeld has said this, is that he doesn't think everybody wants to see them all old now. It won't be the same seeing them as old people. But, I mean, we've been seeing them as old people. So I think it's worth a shot. You'll make some money off of it. Make a few people happy. Put a smile on a few faces. Is that so bad?
I'm not for it. But, I'm sure for people that really like the show, they would like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. If they actually bring this to reality, there's no way I don't watch. That is a 100% watch. Even if I have to get Peacock, I'll do it.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
First, so many more texts coming in. Shows that people want to see brought back. Regina says, I've never heard of this show. The Riches. Comedy, crime, drama, she says. Didn't get a proper ending. One option. Tommy says he's not surprised they're bringing back Seinfeld because they just brought back Frasier as well. You ever seen Frasier?
Never seen Frasier.
My wife says that I would like Frasier. It's a spinoff of Cheers. You ever seen Cheers?
Never seen Cheers.
I've seen Cheers. Cheers is good.
Dr. Frasier Crane, a successful Boston therapist, moves to Seattle to get a new start on life. He has a radio talk show, which he used to relay his wit and wisdom to others.
Kind of like us.
But at times he struggles with his own problems with his salt of the earth father.
That sounds just like me.
His pretentious brother and his friends and coworkers. That's Frasier.
Justin says he's surprised nobody has voted for Friends.
I liked Friends.
He also thinks it'd be good to have a Walker Texas Ranger reboot. Well, we're not talking about reboots. We're talking about revivals. It's different, right? If they rebooted Walker Texas Rangers, Chuck Norris, they already brought it back once. Some people seem to like it, but it's not the same. If they brought back Friends and it wasn't Jennifer Aniston and the other people, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. That's not Friends. That's a totally new show.
But it's not Matt LeBlanc.
You're just calling
David Schwimmer, Courtney Cox, Matthew Perry.
Mike says, wouldn't you guys like to see Sheldon from Big Bang Theory freak out during COVID times? Mike, I don't want to see Sheldon freak out at all. I want him to be happy and not on my TV screen. Young, old, or in between.
You're not a big fan of The Big Bang Theory, huh?
No, I'm not.
My family liked The Big Bang Theory. We used to watch that all the time.
Wasn't there a lot of episodes, though?
There was a good amount. 12 seasons of it.
Yeah.
Good show, though.
More support for Firefly. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Somebody said Code Black. I don't know what that is, but they also said House. And here's what I'm torn on. I like the show House. Hugh Laurie, he's like a mean doctor. But kind of like if Gordon Ramsay was a doctor, basically. But it got pretty bad towards the end, House. Some shows take a turn for the worse. Does that mean that you should bring them back and try to amend that? Or does that mean you should just leave it where it is and just remember the good times?
There were 8 seasons of House. Code Black, 3 seasons. Also a medical drama. Sounds pretty similar.
Now, here's a good one. Erin, she said Firefly too. She also said Life in Pieces. Don't know what that is. Parks and Rec. Now, that could be a good show to bring back.
Good show. I like that one. 7 seasons. Easy
to spin off of that, too.
Yeah.
It could be just one of the characters brought back. And then it's still kind of Parks and Rec. We've got Stacy texting in for Psych. You ever seen that one? It's like
I've not.
It's like it was on USA Network. It's like a funny detective show kind of thing. Let's see. Stephanie says Scrubs. You know, I've never watched Scrubs.
I know that one's popular, though.
Yeah. The guy from Scrubs still does those T-Mobile commercials. And Ben says Glow, which that's one of those Netflix shows that Zach was talking about that got canceled without a proper ending. So I think that's the lady wrestling one.
You know what show my family used to watch all the time? Modern Family. That was a good one,
You want to see that brought back?
I do like Modern Family.
That's a good idea. One. I don't know if I have any other ones. I feel like I just want to see the one that came to mind is Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, because I think it shows that like the format could be the same, but they don't tell a continual story. So they could, like, as long as it's just them being funny again and they don't have to have a story to it. I don't know why that wouldn't work still.
It's unlimited.
Yeah, that's right. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, hi there. This worst of the riot. Crank that up. Radio U.
Isaiah, Aquaman 2 is coming out December 20th. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. But it took a lot of struggle and turmoil for it to be ready to go, apparently. There's a bunch of stories coming out from behind the scenes that say basically a lot of trouble backstage for Aquaman 2. Amber Heard has accused Jason Momoa, the star, Aquaman himself, of showing up to set drunk and dressed like Johnny Depp, asking for her to be fired to try to torment her.
That sounds like a lot to handle.
And mock her. However, representatives for Jason Momoa said that he conducted himself in a professional manner, did not show up drunk, and he wasn't purposely dressing like Johnny Depp. That's just what he dresses like. They say he's always dressed in that bohemian style. But that's not all.
Give me more.
Yeah, the trouble doesn't end there. There's also claims that Amber Heard was almost fired from the sequel due to lack of chemistry with Momoa. However, she called upon ex-boyfriend Elon Musk, who pulled a few strings within Warner Brothers and managed to keep her on. Apparently, he had one of his litigators send a scorched earth letter to Warner Brothers with threats if they didn't keep Amber Heard as the Atlantean, whatever princess she plays in Aquaman 2. A lot of drama.
This is a lot of drama to handle here.
I feel there is a common denominator, though. A lot of drama that always seems to revolve around Amber Heard.
Yeah, I would say so. It sounds like she may be part of it. She might be part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying she is the problem, I'm saying she could be part of the problem.
Maybe she's feeling so guilty about the Johnny, at least at this time, she was feeling so guilty about the Johnny Depp thing. It was one of those moments where it was like she was seeing him everywhere.
So she was just...
Yeah. It's like Jason Momoa's dressed up like him, and so is this random guy at Starbucks. Why is everyone mocking me? She might have been thinking.
She's a little sensitive right now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
In a tough emotional place, perhaps.
Yeah, that's okay. But at the same time, it sounds like if you were going to go after anyone, if you're on the Aquaman movie,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go after Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Considering he is Aquaman.
Yeah. Beloved, too.
So was there any, did he actually show up drunk?
By all accounts that aren't Amber Heard's, no.
Got it.
DC says that he didn't show up drunk. It looks like his representatives say he didn't show up drunk. But he may have been guilty of wearing a lot of rings. But it's not because he was trying to dress up like Johnny Depp.
He does kind of have like a different style to him.
Yeah.
Could he have been mocking Amber Heard? He could.
I don't know.
You think so? What do you think?
I don't know. I'd be surprised. You think all this is always a question you have to ask with stories like this. Is this actually true? Does Amber Heard and whatever, do people actually believe this? Or is it just to try to kind of remind us that Aquaman's coming in a little different of a way?
Drum up some popularity for the movie. A little PR for the movie.
Should be doing well at Christmas time, I'm going to imagine. I think people are going to go see it. They like the first Aquaman. Some people I've seen real excited about the trailers for this thing.
Yeah.
So, December 20th, Aquaman 2. Throughout all the turmoil, they still managed to make it.
Radio U's Worst of the Riot podcast.
Isaiah, how often do you wash your jeans?
You know, I haven't really been wearing jeans a lot as of late.
I noticed you've done a lot of shorts for a while.
I'm transitioning into jean season now. I wear them on the weekends pretty frequently.
Yeah.
But I do not.
When you're not doing cargo pants?
Yeah, precisely. I do not wash them.
You don't wash them at all?
I mean, I will if I wear them a lot.
Uh-huh.
Or if I feel as if I swat.
Swat.
I swat them.
Uh-huh.
Then I would wash them. But usually I'm going a month.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay.
At least a month.
That's good to hear. I don't know the last time I washed my jeans. Apparently, according to Levi CEO Chip Berg, we've heard of him before because he is a big advocate for not washing your jeans hardly at all. He says he doesn't really wash his jeans. And he's gone on to say that he thinks people that do wash their jeans are wasting water. So it's bad for the environment. You could actually be helping the environment by not washing your jeans. So you and I, we're saving the environment because we don't wash our jeans.
Just another feather in my cap.
Yeah, that's right. But he does go on because, of course, you can't never wash your jeans because you're going to spill something on them. They're going to get muddy or something. You know, you got to wash them off occasionally. He says that if you have a spot on your jeans, you just spot clean that. You don't throw the whole pair in the wash. It's wasteful, he says. But then he says if the jeans are in need of like a full jean cleaning, what you do and what he does, Levi's CEO Chip Berg, he says you wear the jeans in the shower and wash them as if they were your body.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. It sounds uncomfortable. Wet jeans
in the shower?
On my legs?
Because putting them in the wash is a waste?
How do you wash the inside?
But listen, my question is for Mr. Sure, whatever his name is.
Berg.
Chip Berg.
Yeah.
If I put my jeans in with everything else that I was going to wash anyway,
yeah,
does it matter?
Well, think about this.
Okay.
Let's say you have how many clothing items you put in a load. What makes a load? 20 items, let's just say.
As much as I can fit in there. Usually it takes a while between laundry loads for me.
So if it's 20 things and one of those things once a week is your jeans, But if you didn't put the jeans in there, you could wait another day to wash. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Over
so
time,
you're
it all
saying-
adds up.
Got it.
Yeah, it adds up over
So
time.
over the course of a year, that's 2 less washes or something.
Yeah, and think about how much less water that is.
So this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. He says that in other parts of the world, not in the U.S., people never wash their jeans, and we should be more like them. And him, because he also doesn't wash his jeans unless he wears them in the shower.
Well, congratulations on all his success.
Yeah.
Mr. Chip, for saving the planet. I would say maybe instead of saying don't wash your jeans because you're ruining the planet, I would say maybe don't wash your jeans by themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Just wait.
Uh-huh.
Because it's not a big deal. You don't need to wash them right then. Wait until you're going to do a full load and then just toss them with that. If you really need to wash them, which you don't need to wash them very frequently, I never wash mine.
Yeah.
Unless the only time I wash mine really is if they've gotten to the point where they're getting real baggy. They don't fit right anymore. And then you wash them,
back
you
up.
dry them, and then you put them back on, and they're snug as a rug. They're right back on you.
What a feeling. What a feeling. Imagine feeling that in the shower.
Oh, man. In the shower, if you're wearing them when you're washing them, they're going to be tight.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.